Your bite-sized daily roundup of the biggest news from the world of film. This is the Daily Reel with Van Connor.
Good morning, it's Tuesday the 6th of April, birthday to the seemingly ageless Paul Rudd, the one and only Michael Rooker, Scrubs star Zach Braff, and only Billy D. Williams. It's the day Gigi won a record-breaking 9 Academy Awards in 1959, Blow opened in 2001, Quentin Tarantino released Death Proof in 2007, the East Great Falls crew got back together for an American reunion in 2012, and in 2018 it was the day A Quiet Place and Blockers rolled into cinemas. But today in 2021, here's what's been going on. Rising star of Hamilton and the forthcoming In the Heights, Anthony Ramos is in final talks with Paramount for the lead role of the next live-action Transformers movie. Little's known of Ramos' character, but he's described as a flawed and vulnerable hero who's made mistakes in his life and is eager to redeem himself with the help of Optimus Prime. Creed 2 director Stephen Caple Jr. will helm the project from a script by Joby Harold, with this new movie a separate venture from Toy Story 4 director Josh Cooley's recently announced animated feature and the Manuel Soto directed standalone project revealed just weeks ago. The 8th theatrical feature for the legendary toy brand, the story is expected to pick up threads woven by Travis Knight's well-received series reboot, Bumblebee. Casting will now focus on the female lead for this latest chapter in the Transformers franchise, with the likes of the old guard's Kiki Lane and Judas and the Black Messiah's Dominique Fishback said to be among those under consideration.
Can you imagine the advances in the lines what these creatures might bring?
I imagine the advances. An advance on Washington, New York, an advance on Chicago.
It's not gonna happen.
They literally call themselves Decepticons. That doesn't set off any red flags?
Enough from both of you.
Oscar-winning director Guillermo del Toro has successfully fended off a copyright lawsuit that claimed The Shape of Water was plagiarized. The 2018 Best Picture winner found itself accused that same year by the estate of the late Pulitzer Prize-winning author Paul Zindel, whose 1969 play Let Me Hear You Whisper also featured a janitorial woman employed by a secret laboratory, and who forms a connection with an aquatic creature that she frees upon discovering his planned execution. These similarities were considered damning enough by Zindel's estate, who referred to The Shape of Water as, quote, an obviously derivative picture with glaring similarities, whilst launching a copyright infringement lawsuit. It took only a handful of months for a judge to dismiss the case initially, explaining, although the play and the film share the basic premise, the concept is too general to be protected. Though the Zindel estate appealed, all involved parties have now finally reached an agreement to dismiss. In a statement to the press, Searchlight Studios released the following statement. David Zindel, the son of Paul Zindel, acknowledges, based on confidential information obtained during the litigation process, that his claims of plagiarism are unfounded. He acknowledges Guillermo del Toro as the true creator of The Shape of Water. Zindel and his legal team, perhaps none too surprisingly, have not deigned to comment on the matter just yet, while The Shape of Water is currently available to watch on DVD, Blu-ray and digital.
When he looks at me, the way he looks at me, he does not know what I lack or how I am incomplete.
And finally, Booksmart screenwriter Susanna Fogel has signed on to write and direct Sony Pictures' The Mentor. A character-driven action blockbuster, The Mentor will center on two women of different generations as they navigate their difficult working relationship, all whilst in the pursuit of a fugitive international arms dealer. Fogel also co-wrote and directed Lionsgate's 2018 female-led action comedy The Spy Who Dumped Me, from which she'll re-team with her writing partner David Isaacson. No filming schedule for The Mentor's been set.
All of those women are European trafficking victims. Excuse me, ma'am, are you judging other people's sexual preferences? Because you a panda every Judge you're about to sit here and judge me for dabbling in pornography. I thought you were a sex-positive feminist. Are you insane?
The interactive special The Last Kids on Earth Happy Apocalypse to You is new to Netflix today, while on Mubi there's Jessica Sarah Rinland's Black Pond, and on Freeview you can catch Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on ITV2, Ridley Scott's Robin Hood on ITV4, 27 Dresses, Deep Impact, The Equalizer and American Assassin on Film 4, The Karate Kid, Awake and The Road on Sony Movies, Red Lights on the Horror Channel, and Scream 3 on 5-Star, while the Sky Cinema and Now TV premiere for today is the dark romantic comedy Looks That Kill. That was the Daily Reel for Tuesday, April 6th. Keep it cinematic, and we'll be back tomorrow.
The Daily Reel is a Candystore production, presented by Van Connor and written by Calvin Prickett. All information is correct at the time of writing, and source links are in the description for each episode. Don't forget to rate, review and subscribe on all good podcast platforms, or ask Alexa to install the Daily Reel skill for your morning flash briefing. Follow the show on social at Daily Reel Pod, and we'll be back every weekday. Until then, keep it cinematic.